Good afternoon. We are back and we're winging it today. I just noticed how freaking close my face was to the microphone. Sorry about that. But we're going for a ride, probably to town. Freaking glad I got this wind screen on this mic today. She looks pretty, it's nice out. But it is pretty windy though. I could just see the old fur on this mic's windscreen just blowing around pretty good. Oh, there goes Mike. Cousin Mike. Check out. Not too much happening today. Friday. There's the park. Someone's working in the rink there. You go, bud. There's the rec center. Heading towards my mom's house. There's her old cats. They're all taking off on me. Are you scared? Are you scared, kitty cat? Hey, are you scared? Well, my mom's heading uptown. I think I'm gonna head uptown too. I've been buying lots and lots of little gadgets and stuff for my iPhone to shoot video. And I guess this one little gadget I seen in Sight and Sound there the other day is what I'm looking at today. Hopefully it's still there. There was only one left when I was there last time. I will check it out. If not, no big deal. But once I get it, I'll hook it up and shoot a little bit of a video with it just to show you guys what it does. It's a pretty cool little setup. I don't want to say what it is right now, but yeah, I'm going to head uptown. Well, we're at the top of the overpass now. Catching my breath from coming up from that way. A little bit of a challenge getting up here, even in easy gear. I used to avoid this overpass before because the bike I was using last year, it didn't have an easy gear. Across the way is the American side. Over that way is the Point Park. We will go that way on our way home. But it's busy as heck. Cars coming through all the time I've been up here. I've been up on the top of this probably for about 10 minutes, catching my breath. I'm ready to take off here now, but yeah, we're about halfway to town. There's my mom in that dial-a-rad vehicle there, that little gray van. Maybe you'll see her in town when we get up there. I just left her place and tracked my mom down to Safeway, and there she goes. How you doing, Ma? Did you? Was I being a vlogger? Look at I got you. Your happy Mother's Day. Your Manitoba mucklucks. Size 6. I had to text Becca and find out if that was them, but I wasn't sure, so I just got them anyway, but I got the receipt in case you gotta exchange them. And they got that, they're for the street. And that's the kind you wanted, and it has a little decorating on them. Nice little rubber bottom, and you could walk around in the street. Be your bionics. Well, that's for your Mother's Day, so you can put those on when you get home or whatever. I love you. Forever and ever. All right. Well, I'm glad we caught up to my mom in town here. Caught her in Safeway. Because I didn't want to really lug those moccasins home. Because all I got is a backpack and it's already full of camera gear. So putting those moccasins into the backpack would have really increased the stuff I got in my bag already. And my 4K action camera's in there too, and wasn't sure if it's gonna crush it or what. So I just went and give her her mucklucks. So hopefully she's gonna enjoy those when she gets home. Looks like it's about 3:40 right now. 3:45. Heading back to Cooch. We'll go to this little lake here, that dock here at the end you can see up ahead there. Maybe I'll try to zoom in on it. There you go. We'll try to go on to that, and we'll check out this little other gadget I bought from Sight and Sound in town. A little bit of an expensive trip to town, but money doesn't last forever. I wonder if I can make it through here on my bike. Oh yeah, no problem. I just don't want to wipe out into the lake though. Oh, there's a little bit of a drop here. Oh shit! That seagull, he's not scared of me at all. What if I didn't have brakes and I went right into the water? That would have sucked. That's the American side over there. Summertimes they usually have over by the tower that way. They used to do that, the Canadian versus the American side, and they would have a big long rope that crossed this little bit of I don't know if this is called a river. I guess this is the river, and it would cross this river here, International Falls, and then Fort Francis. They would have a U.S. versus Canada tug-of-war. I don't think they do that no more though, because of maybe some safety issues or something. But they don't have that big tug-of-war where they have some, I think it was like 20 guys on each end, the American side, and then on the Canadian side they would have a tug-of-war. Anyways, I'll show you guys what I bought at Sight and Sound on top of the, I bought the this little gadget from Sight and Sound first, and then I went to Betty's and I got my mom those Manitoba mucklucks street shoes. They're not street shoes, they're like moccasins, and they have a rubber sole so she can wear them in the street, and that's what she wanted for Mother's Day. So I'm kind of glad I caught up to her in Safeway to give her that. We'll check out this little gadget I bought here. There's a plane taking off over there. Barely ever see planes taking off from this area. We'll try to get a shot of them taking off. The wind is coming from this way, so it's coming towards camera. So what I think he's going to do is he's going to turn around. Yeah, he's turning around now, and then he's going to take off into the wind. So I'm just going to hold the tripod in my hand and try to get a shot of him taking off. As I was setting up my little tripod to open up this box I got from Sight and Sound, I see this lady brought her dog down the lake, and there's the official first swim of 2017. Belongs to that little dude in the water. It's a golden retriever or golden lab, I'm not sure. It was a nice looking dog before he got in there, and well, not that he's going to be ugly getting out of the water, but I mean, he had a nice coat on him, and he was friendly. He seen me sitting over here, and I had to reverse the mic so I could talk to you guys and film them at the same time. But that's the first guy of the year into the water. Who's going to be next? That's the Scene-Lapse. So my little action camera would mount into there. Or if I didn't want to use the housing, I could take this little white housing off here and use just the action camera with another little adapter, and it would go in there and it would slowly do a time lapse, or you can even just do a 360 video, you know, just it would kind of be a slow video though, because it would take an hour for this to spin around. I wish there was a way to increase or decrease the speed, but this is I I think it's just using some kind of gear or spring system in there, so it's not electronic. The electronic ones they got on Amazon, you can actually set the speed of your rotation. But this one, it's going to be just a regular, whatever the 1 hour, however long it takes to do that. It just does its thing, so it's not a variable speed. Yeah, that's a cool little device. I'll test it out on the way home here. We'll stop and do a couple little lapses, maybe 10-15 seconds each little stop, and we'll get some time-lapse footage from this. We'll check it out. And that's how that little GoPro Scene-Lapse device looks when it's sitting on a flat surface, or you can mount it on a tripod also. They got the little 1/4-inch thread on the bottom where you can mount it to tripods or whatever you got that has a 1/4-inch thread mount. I think it wouldn't do very good in a video situation because it does a little clicking. I wound it up a little bit, and it does have settings for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 right there. And then this one says 30, and then the other one would be an hour. So you could have those intervals, but it has a little ticking sound to it. Listen. So it sounds like a little bit of a time bomb. So yeah, it wouldn't be very good for actual video recording because you'd hear that little ticking in the video. But yeah, for time lapse it would be a pretty good little deal. We'll bike on down towards home here and see what we can pick up with this little device. Well, here's our first stop to try to get a little bit of a time lapse with the Scene-Lapse 360. Frick, that's nice. Anyways, so I set it up to point towards the Harbridge. Then after 15 minutes, it should end up over this way. So yeah, that's going to be a cool little lapse. Whoa, there goes Dean Bruyere. Cruising around on his trike. Waving vehicles by. He's going too slow. He's slowing down in his old age. Just my luck. The one day I decide to come the Point way, the freaking train comes. And of course, I wait here for about 5 minutes. And now it's slowed down to like almost braking now, so I haven't had a chance to go all the way down to the Rainier Bridge over there and then come back thinking that it might have had most of the train bypassed by now, but it's just starting to slow down now. It's probably maybe a little over halfway done. So yeah, this kind of sucks. He's stopping for sure, so thank God that's the end of the train. I was almost going to get my tripod out and just record the rest of the train going by and do a little bit of a fast forward on it through Final Cut, but we didn't have to do that, so now we can cross over to the Point and head home. You got on your new moccasins? Yeah. Oh, those are your Mother's Day kicks? Do they work good? Yeah. They fit? You don't need to bring them back for a... Bring them back, they'll stretch. They'll stretch out? Yeah. Perfect, cool. Awesomeness. Okay, enough visiting with my mom. I had a drink of water. I got to get home, and supper is ready. So I got to get some hot dogs from the gas bar, and can I talk real fast so I can go home and eat? Well, done supper now. Just heading over to my brother's, and we're going to close out the video with the few instances of the time lapses that I filmed. So we're going to go on top of that 5-plex straight ahead there. Those 5 apartments. My brother's is the 2-story one to the left side. We made her to the top, and these shingles aren't looking all that great up here. Well, on this place anyway, they look okay over there, but on this side, holy smokes, they look pretty weathered. Here's my ladder. I'm gonna get back down after. I don't think I'm gonna go up to the next level. A little too extreme for me. I don't even like being up on this first level. And I'm hanging on to this roof here. My hand is right here. I don't like the feeling of letting go of a solid structure up here. So I'm going to do a bit of a scene lapse, and we'll call it a day for the recording. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And like always, we'll see you guys on the next one.